The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side and the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
It will provide you with some boxing distraction. Some fun, good old fun here with boxing B-sides. Shanada, how are you? Wonderful day.
I am doing pretty good.
All right. Excellent. So just some news real quick, some fights that have been announced that are on the horizon. I'm sure this one's been out for a little while now, but Zurdo's fighting Chris Billum-Smith. That's going to be on November 16th. Gervonta Davis fighting Lamont Roach on December 14th. I'm assuming Lamont Roach is moving up for this. I don't think Tank is going to go down.
Yeah, no, it's at whatever that is, 135?
Yeah, 135.
Yeah.
And David Benavidez versus David Morrell. This is happening at light heavyweight. So that's kind of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, better this than like sitting around waiting for Canelo, you know? This is a good one to say, to give yourself better, better position to be in line for that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying, like, I'll believe it when I see it type stuff, like everybody did with Bivol, Beterbiev. Because haven't they tried to make this fight like 3 times?
Yes, they tried to make it when they were both at 68, and it was for the same thing, like what I just mentioned. They were waiting around for hoping Canelo would pick them instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
He's not picking anybody scary these days.
Yeah, exactly. I don't expect that's going to be happening anytime soon. So, yeah, that fight's on the 25th of January. It'll be in Vegas, so hopefully I'll be able to go, but we'll see.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, I actually watched MMA this week.
Oh, shit.
We can shut out the ultimate fucking casuals.
Yeah.
Because I don't know shit about shit, but I watched Pereira break that poor man's face to pieces.
Khalil
that
Roundtree.
Was disgusting.
That was pretty.
Yes.
It was pretty sad. This is one of those too much dog in the dog there.
Yeah, somebody should have stopped that for him quite a bit sooner. Like, even the ref should have stepped in sooner.
Yeah. Like, the first round or two, I felt like Roundtree was pretty competitive. He wasn't necessarily winning, but he was competitive. And
I thought he won the first round for sure.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I don't know shit about shit. So.
I thought he might have taken that one. I wasn't really, like, scoring level of paying attention, but it was still phenomenal. AP's the real deal.
Yeah.
Okay, into some recaps here. Friday, October 4th, there was a whole bunch of other shit on here. Top Rank card in Sydney. I think it was also, like, the hometown was No Limit Promotions.
I'm here.
Oh, shit, he made it.
Oh, you're early, Drip.
Quick.
Yeah. We got to be quick.
So, yeah, that was a No Limit. But this was, we were watching this one, Shanada, the Janibek just toying with Mikhailovich for 9 rounds.
Yeah.
Almost had him in the second. And just chose not to for whatever reason.
The lead up to that one, Mikhailovic, I think, really got under Janibek's skin.
Yes.
And I kind of got the feeling that he's like, no, you don't get to be done so quickly. Like, it kind of felt like he was just beating the piss out of him without stopping him on purpose.
Yeah. Now that you put it, I remember we were talking about it that way. Because, yes, he was supposed to fight him at the Palms in Vegas, and then Janibek collapsed or whatever, trying to cut the last few ounces. And then Mikhailovich was making fun of him. Good stuff.
Yeah. Kind of felt like that in the second. Like, yeah, I could just knock you out now, but I could punch you a whole bunch more for 7 more rounds.
Yes.
Exactly.
At the end of the second, he was even talking shit to him because he pulled off intentionally let him off the hook there. And yeah, as it was dragging on, I remember we were talking about, like, does this reflect poorly if Janibek doesn't finish this soon? We were having that talk like round 6 or something like that. And it's like, man.
Yeah, and I was always of the opinion that when he decided it was over, it was going to be over.
For sure. Just seems like there's only so much toying you can do, I think anyway. The dude was completely outclassed from the get-go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess took a little longer with it. I don't know. He's just having fun, really, piecing up somebody.
Yeah, it kind of seemed personal, that one.
I would say it was. All right, moving on. On the 5th, there was the Queensberry card in Liverpool, the Nick Ball versus Ronnie Rios. I did not watch this event yet, so I don't want to bring that one up yet.
Fair.
Taken Promotions, Koroko and Hall in Tokyo. This the
I
headline.
went to this one.
Yep. So there was a lot of stoppages on here, and I don't know, how were they?
Good. It was a really good fight night. Kind of that lower level Japanese all action, no defense kind of night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I had meant to put up some videos and stuff, and I just didn't on the Instagram.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize hardly any of these guys. The only ones I knew were Kenichi Ogawa and Subaru Murata. Ogawa got the stop in 4 with body shots.
Lovely.
He knocked the guy down with body shots, I think 3 times. And the last time he just wasn't getting up. And then the one that did go to decision, there was some hometown cooking, and they still couldn't get it for him, I think, because it was very clearly the away guy that won that one, and it came out a split decision.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And then Subaru Murata got the knockout in 9. I honestly thought he was losing. He got knocked down, I think, in the 3rd. Got up. The other guy got knocked down in the 5th, maybe. And it was just an all-out war for a couple rounds. And then Kaito Yamasaki just got knocked the fuck out. He tried to stand up, and the ref had to catch him. So it was great. It was a great fight night. The place is so small, and for some reason, this one didn't sell out. I have no idea why. It was great. I bought an Ogawa t-shirt. I didn't buy one with my tickets, and then I saw them, and they're made with actually nice material, and I was like, fuck, I should just buy one. So I did. And before the fights, I went to the Tenshin pop-up store, and definitely got, like, smooth-talked into a t-shirt there.
Woof. I gotta find a replay of this. Because a lot of fun knockouts, and I would like to see that questionable decision, just so I can make myself upset.
You Next, I thought was like a promotion, but it's a video player. It's like a streaming service.
Okay.
I have not figured out if it costs money to watch the fights, or if you can make a free account. I assume you'll need a VPN.
Yeah, probably.
But you might be able to get the fights on a free account, like we do with Lemino.
Yeah, especially a few days, like a week or so later, should work out.
So they were on there. Actually, the upcoming Casemiro card is on that service as well.
Is that Casemiro? You're next. Your judgment day has arrived.
He's not on the Who Next series. He's on the Treasure Boxing series.
Treasure Boxing.
Yeah, Treasure Boxing 4. I could not care less about Casemiro, but Kyoguchi's on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Card.
I was gonna say that's the only reason I know that name, Treasure Boxing, is because of him, because of Kyoguchi. Anything more?
Yeah, this card is up on there if you want to go try and find.
Yeah, I'm
how
gonna give
to
that a shot.
Watch it. No, I don't think so. It's just a really fun night. I guess I could still try and cut together a couple clips for Instagram, even if it is late.
All right, let's get into our previews because we have a huge fucking weekend coming up.
Huge.
Yeah, like 3 Ys on that huge.
Yeah.
All right, so Saturday, October 12th. This is Matchroom and Top Rank collab, I think, in Kingdom Arena, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Fucking rest in peace, Jamal Khashoggi. Fucking wild card. This is a lot of good stuff on here. So from the bottom up, Ben Whittaker, 8-0, comes in to fight Liam Cameron. It's a 10-round light heavyweight fight. I'm expecting Ben Whittaker to just really put on the fucking moves.
Is he the real deal, do we think?
He's not bad. He is like the dancing shit. I think so far he has earned his the right to do it because he hasn't looked like dog shit or anything like that.
It's a pretty low bar.
Ben Whittaker, I'm hopeful that he does amount to something. Just I love seeing everybody get all upset about the dancing.
I think he's great.
Put on some gloves and go stop him.
Wise, but
Go,
yeah, exactly.
Go make him stop. I'm sure he would welcome you.
Oh, with open arms.
Yeah. And twirls and all sorts. Moving up. WBC featherweight champion Sky Nicholson - Hearn hyphenated versus Raven Chapman. Sky is 11-0. Raven is 9-0. Not really sure what to make of Raven. Never seen her before. So, I don't know. Sky will be fine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one.
I cannot imagine that the Princess of Matchroom is being put on a really high-profile card with a really competitive opponent. Just a guess, but... Speaking of questionably competitive opponents, Chris Eubank Jr. finally returns versus Camille Zerameta, 12-round middleweights. It's interesting that Chris Eubank can still make this. From what I understand, he had been struggling with weight for a little while.
We'll see if he does make it.
True dat. Still got a few days to go before the weigh-in.
It wouldn't surprise me if he blows it. It would be on brand.
All right. Next gen, speaking of next generation of British fucking people, Fabio Wardley versus Fraser Clark. This, I believe, is a rematch. Their first one. Is this the one where I think Fabio Wardley had his face punched flat or something like that?
Oh,
like a
probably. That was disgusting.
Big cut across the bridge of his nose. It was pretty rough.
And his nose just disappeared.
Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, they added
Who won that one? The first one. It was Wardley, right?
I think it was a draw. Yes, split draw.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it was Wardley, whose face got mangled. Surprise, surprise.
It should be good.
A Saudi fighter's been added to the card, making his pro debut. Mohamed Alakel versus Jesus Gonzalez at 130. Whatever. Good luck to both of you. Yeah, good luck, guys. Have fun. Chris Eubank and Zerameta will be fighting for the illustrious IBO middleweight title. The British heavyweight title, I think that's the rainbow one. Not sure what else to say about these dudes. Fabio Wardley 17-0, Fraser Clark 8-0. They're young in their careers.
It'd be an entertaining fight if you like mid heavyweights.
Right, yeah. There's dudes that are going to clobber each other.
I'm all about it.
It should be... yeah, it's fine. I say it every time. If you want to talk about fucking British jobbers, go to Discord. Go to website lvxmedia.net at the top. Hit the sports Discord. It's one of the top options. I can't tell you too much. I can't say too much, I should say, because I don't know. I don't really care about either of these guys. I'd rather watch Michael Coffey because America and Marine Corps. So got nothing else. Moving up, Jai Opataya is defending his IBF cruiserweight title against Jack Massey. Ooh, Massey, British dude. Oh, nicknamed One Smack.
That is a terrible nickname.
That's
especially since Massey is a type of tractor, and he's a heavyweight.
The Plow, maybe?
I don't know. But, like, you could come up with way better things than One Smack.
Yes. One Punch would have been fine, I think. Would have been better, at least. Jack Massey's 22-2, stands at 6'4", 31 years old. He beat Isaac Chamberlain his last time out. Fucking lost to Joseph Parker, January of 23.
That's a respectable loss, though. Parker's good.
Yes, it was really wide for Parker. He got a deduction for holding in that fight, so that's great.
Great.
Keep doing it, Jack.
Against Opataya, I don't think he's gonna...
I don't see him going the distance here, gonna be honest with you.
No. Nope.
I know that Opataya didn't look great against Briedis either time. I feel like I should say, like, that's kind of normal for anybody fighting Briedis. They all look like shit because Briedis is just terrible style of fighting. It's
just a dog.
It's effective, but God, is it hard to watch. Regardless, I don't fault Opataya as much as a lot of other people do. I see people in Discord that are really down on him, and I'm not so sure. I think they're leaning a little too hard into it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
They just don't like him because he's from Australia.
That's pretty much it. They don't like the Aussies.
Well, I mean, I'll take an Aussie any day.
I think Opataya is pretty good.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say he's up there.
I like his
Top
walkouts.
talent.
I usually like his shorts.
I think because the division isn't very exciting, as is tradition for cruiserweight, it's easy to nitpick these guys. Like Chris Billum-Smith doesn't have a very impressive resume either.
Yeah, but like you said, there's not a whole bunch of top-tier competition in cruiser.
And Zerdo's resume is not at all from cruiser. His win, he beat Gulamirian, who ? Exactly. It's his only like solid fight he lost, which was to Bivol. Opataya, kind of the shit I like. I'll take an Aussie any day of the week over a goddamn Brit. So
Yup.
Good luck, Opataya. I'm hoping for you. I'm rooting for you. Now, the reason that we are here in Saudi Arabia, Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol, undisputed light heavyweight championship on the line. Beterbiev holds 3 of the 4 that are not the WBA, and then Bivol has WBA and IBO. So this is a fucking 5-title fight.
Give it to me.
I would like for the Global Boxing Commission to get involved, the Universal Boxing Organization to get involved. Like, fuck yeah, dude. More titles.
Can't do that. But what I can do is give you the Drip Boxing Commission breakdown.
Well, give us the Drip Boxing Commission breakdown.
Oh, I'm gonna go off and say it. I got Bivol on this one.
Nice.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. So yeah, I got Bivol on this one because I think we've seen Beterbiev be hittable, and so is Bivol. Don't get me wrong, Bivol's hittable too, but Beterbiev, he's been dropped, and he takes some hits here and there. But the thing about him is, though, he can overcome the adversity. I don't know how well he'd be able to deal with Bivol's just accuracy and speed. I think Bivol's just going to tap him up all 12 rounds. I think it's going to be a hard fight still. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a tough night for both of them. But I think Bivol's speed and accuracy and just his movement will be too much for Beterbiev. That's not to say that, Beterbiev doesn't allow some crazy right hand out of nowhere to the body and just slows him down immensely. Because we saw, what's his face? What was it? Joe Smith Jr. 12th round wobbled Bivol, or was it 11th round? One of the ending rounds, he wobbled Bivol at the end of the bell. So there's a chance, Beterbiev could hit one of those, but I have it Bivol by a split decision.
By split?
Just by speed. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think his speed and just his accuracy would be too much for Beterbiev. Because Beterbiev, he's not slow, but he's not necessarily fast either. He's kind of just come forward plotting a little bit. He's just very durable and hits hard. And he's got a good boxing IQ. Not to take that away from him. He's very smart. But I think just Bivol will be too much for him.
Shanada?
Questions? Objections?
Any objections?
I don't think Beterbiev wins on anybody's card. It's my only objection.
Yeah,
I think it's
really.
I think it's gonna look a lot like the Canelo fight.
Piecing him up.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's an interesting take.
Maybe Beterbiev lands something big, like it's always a possibility, but I don't think so. Also, I think Beterbiev is just old and broken. He's not gonna be able to cut off the ring and stuff because his knee's all fucked up. I know he says it's not, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this is the fight where you really see Beterbiev look old and have trouble moving and stuff.
So let me ask you this in response to that. Do you think, not saying this fight's going to be a letdown, but you think it's kind of being hyped up a lot, and at the end we might just get a one-sided just Bivol beatdown?
Yeah, I kind of think it's going to be like the Canelo fight.
Just a one-sided
I think it's not going to be, and not super exciting. I think Bivol's just going to shut him down.
That's honestly the first time I heard that take, and I don't disagree either. I do think Bivol is just gonna run through him all night. I'm just giving Beterbiev some more credit because again, good boxing IQ. He is durable and hits hard, but then again, Canelo was durable, Canelo hit hard, and we saw how Bivol just nullified all of his movements and punches.
Those are two really different sized people, though.
Yeah, they are, but their styles are similar.
Sure. Yeah, kind of.
The kind of plotting footwork with some good ring generalship if they can do it, but I don't know. I've been wrong lots of times, but I'm just seeing this being kind of a boring wide decision for Bivol because he has to keep it boring. If it gets exciting, Bivol has fucked up.
True.
Bivol himself said he doesn't really look for the knockouts. He just goes there and does his job, and that's just box. The knockout comes, it comes, but he goes there to win and do his job. So I could agree. I could 100% see him just making this a really, really boring one-sided fight.
Yeah, he hasn't broken out of the amateur-ish style of fighting, right? Still gets it's. I think maybe he's doing a bit more damage than you might as an amateur, but it's still. I think the mentality is you're not hunting for KOs, you're hunting for points. You're hunting for clean shots. Yeah,
I'm here to win, and I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not here to entertain a crowd.
We'll be on the edge of my seat every time Beterbiev throws a punch.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not saying that it will really be boring to watch. I'm going to watch, and I'm excited. But I think Bivol might do his damnedest to make it a boring fight.
Yeah, I think people are kind of expecting a firefight, like a barn burner, but
it's not
in reality, it's not going to be that.
Yeah, temper expectations now. That is not what this is. Not because Beterbiev doesn't fight that way, but Bivol absolutely does not. And if he does, that is a really bad idea to try to exchange with Beterbiev for whatever reason.
And like I said,
Yeah, if
Beterbiev could land. Like
He
again,
could.
Joe Smith Jr. wobbled Bivol at the end of the 11th. Like he landed him on the temple. I think Bivol got a little. I don't know if he got lazy or he just whatever happened. But Joe Smith Jr. landed some kind of overhand right, and they hit him good, wobbled him. So it's definitely possible.
Oh yeah, like I don't think this is a foregone conclusion. That's my prediction. Is Bivol boxes to a wide unanimous decision.
Yeah, and I have to agree with that, like 100% probably. I don't think it's going to be the barn burner everyone thinks. I think the event is going to be massive. Everyone's playing up to be one, but the fight might be a bit of a letdown.
What time does Eminem play? I would
never.
like an Eminem concert with my boxing, please. That's what I'm here for. Anyway.
Actually, this is kind of going to fuck me because the Saudi cards are in the middle of the night here, and so it'll actually be on the 13th. Right?
Morning of early morning.
Yeah.
Now-
And I need to go to Tokyo.
Yikes.
So
Now, Leo, we got to hear your prediction on this one.
Yeah. So before I give mine, I'd like to offer a counter.
Okay.
Pro Beterbiev position, just because if you go to Discord, we had the team colors like we do for the big ones. Beterbiev was like Dagestan flag green, and Bivol was Kyrgyzstan flag sun, the sun on the flag yellow. So I'm team yellow. Isaac over on Ultimate F and Casuals, he's yellow as well. Nathan is the only green that I've had a chance to speak with at length about this. His rationale is a vision came to him in a dream wherein Beterbiev
All right, Kendrick Lamar
gets the win. So from what 2 fights that this has happened for, that he has had these kinds of premonitions, they've come to pass. So
what is he, the Oracle?
yeah, that's what we were saying over there, was like he's the boxing oracle. So that's fun. The conventional wisdom, I think, is Beterbiev is just on this side of 40. And at this advanced age, mileage, the way that he fights puts more mileage on the body than Bivol does. And it shows. He's had like blown out joints, fucking torn muscles and ligaments, and nasty cuts on his face and stuff. Just that does not lend to longevity. I think he's going to show his age, like Shanada said, and Bivol's going to be a little bit too mobile. That's all. I think that's the key, is keeping him at the end of the jab. Otherwise, if Beterbiev gets in close, you're looking at a fucking Dagestani bear over here. The dude is going to maul you on the inside.
Do you think Beterbiev is going to target the body, like to begin with?
You have to.
Or...
You have to if you want to slow Bivol down. If you want to keep him from moving around too much, you're going to have to. But oh man, this is tough. I think the age factor is the problem here. Age and mileage. It's not. If this was like 3-4 years ago, I'd be going for Beterbiev without question. But it's not. We're several fights on. Beterbiev is
and several surgeries later.
Yep, several bad injuries later. Yeah, we're not looking at the same guy from 4 or 5 years ago. It's unfortunate, but
I'm still gonna watch. I'm excited.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because you never know.
Yeah, definitely. We're all excited, but
Beterbiev. None of this is to count out Beterbiev. If there's anybody who has like the grit, the tenacity, and the power to break down a guy like Bivol, it's fucking Beterbiev. There's really nobody else.
Yeah, I just think Bivol's style is not really a good matchup for Beterbiev.
Definitely not. Not anymore. Anyway, sure as fuck's not gonna be Morel or the Benavidez. It's gonna fucking break down Bivol.
No.
Well, there we go. That's Beterbiev versus Bivol. Anything more for this one before we get into the 2 Japan cards?
No,
Nope.
there is the one card in Yokohama as well that has 2 fights people might be interested in.
Oh shit, you're right. Is this
I'll
on?
send the box rec link in the chat. Yeah, this is the one. So the only 2 fights I care about, and really I only care about one, but Casemiro fights Sol Sanchez
Yeah.
as the co-main, I think. Alright, I gotta sneeze and I can't. And
Vince Barras
fuck
versus
Casemiro.
Hiroto Kyoguchi flyweights. Yep.
yeah, fucking hate Casemiro. But I did want to see Kyoguchi
Yes. I would
because
like
his
to see.
last fight was in South Korea and he lost. Or the last fight I knew about. Apparently he's fought since then, according to BoxRec. And I did not fly to South Korea, and I wanted to see him, but this is in Yokohama the morning of the big fight in Tokyo, so I can't go to both. I think technically I could, but I would miss some of the undercard in Tokyo, and I don't want to. So
He fought Paradise City in Incheon, South Korea, against Vince Paris, the same dude he's fighting on the 13th.
anyways, Kyoguchi lost his last fight to this guy, and I would have liked to go see the rematch because I think it's going to be exciting. But I just can't do both. Yokohama's an hour and a half away from Ariaka Arena, so I just wanted to mention it in case anybody likes the small guys. And I know some people like Casemiro, but those people are fucking idiots.
I'm keen on Kyoguchi. When I first started watching boxing, that when I first really got into it, it was as like a beat writer, and one of the things I did to help educate myself, I did a sort of breakdown of every single division from minimum all the way up to heavy, of like a best 2, who's career resurgence and who's gonna fall off the map type of stuff. And Kyoguchi, when he was at 105, when I did that, he was a champion actually. That's where I remember him from.
Kyoguchi's really good, and he's really fun to watch.
Yeah, man, he lost to.
They're tiny, so they just throw like 8 million punches. They're always moving because nobody's scared to get hit.
Yeah, not a lot of weight behind the punches. All right, moving on to Tokyo. So
Yes.
on the 13th, card 1, from the bottom up, I believe this is the running order. It's very likely that it's not, but whatever. Kenshiro Taraji, WBC flyweight title on the line versus Christopher Rosales. Seigo Yuri Akui versus Tananchai Charunpak. God, 1FC is really paying off here. It's a 12-round 112s. WBO light flyweight title on the line here for Sokichi Iwata versus Jairo Noriega. Takuma Inoue, WBA bantamweight champion, versus Seiya Tsutsumi. Whew, fucking punch burger.
I'm so excited.
He's gonna be fucking serving them up, baby. Do you want it well done? Here's one. I don't know, other burger puns. Excellent.
Smash burgers all night.
I'm very excited to see. I'm hopeful for Tsutsumi as much as I would like for Inoue brother to be on the world stage. Just, man, punch burger can't go. How can you want something other than that?
He's an underdog, obviously,
Of course.
but I love him so much, and I want him to win.
I do too. I'm hopeful he can pull it off. I have to believe.
I bought my tickets off his fan site, so I'll be sitting with other Punch Burger fans. I did not buy a new t-shirt. I'm just going to be wearing the old t-shirt, but it's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Is it possible to get boxing gloves with a burger design on them? That would be perfect. I
would
think.
be amazing.
Way too on the
I have
nose.
noticed the Japanese guys don't really do special gloves very often.
No, they just have the winning logo on them, even if they're not winning gloves. It's fucking weird.
Lame.
There you go. That's the 13th. Are you gonna stay in Japan or in Tokyo for this?
I haven't decided. So those super cheap capsule hotels are like $40. So it makes sense to stay, but also a night out in Tokyo by myself is not super exciting. I've only been on the train once when they had to physically push people in to shut the doors.
Oh,
and
goodness.
it is
sounds
the
terrible.
worst thing.
That sounds
the worst
fucking
thing
awful.
ever.
Yeah. October 14th, same arena, Ariake Arena in Tokyo. The second card of the doubleheader. Now, this one from the bottom up. Tenshin Nasukawa versus Jerwin Asilo. 10-round bantamweights. I think this Tenshin's moving down in this one. So I'm thinking they're looking at a Naoya Inoue fight at some point. Just Tenshin's a major star, and so is Inoue.
Is so much more popular than I thought he was, to be honest.
Yeah.
He has a crazy cult following of high school kids.
Yeah. I can see why. He's like the popular kid in anime and stuff.
Yeah, he acts like an anime main character. It's really weird.
Like he kind of is at this point, isn't he?
He is, but like you're not supposed to act like it.
Oh, right. Yeah, modesty. Right. Okay, so Tenshin fighting Jerwin Asilo, 10 rounds at 118. Moving up, Anthony Olasquaga, the WBO flyweight champion versus Jonathan Gonzalez. I think this is the same one who missed weight last time he was in Japan. And he got a new promoter and all that. So that's kind of fun.
Hopefully he gets beaten.
Moving up, Kosei Tanaka, WBO super flyweight champion versus Fumelele Kafu. I gave it my best shot there. I think that's what it is. Kosei Tanaka is in the hot seat. Fernando Martinez has 2 titles. Bam has a third, and Kosei Tanaka is sitting on number 4. Very much the odd man out of that trio. So
I am very excited for this fight.
I'm very, very eager to see what Tanaka is bringing to the table.
Because I was supposed to watch him last time, and then Gonzalez blew weight.
Yep.
So badly. So I'm super excited.
And in the main event, WBC bantamweight champion Junto Nakatani versus one of his 3 or 4 fucking names, Tasana Salapat from Thailand.
He's one of the Fresh Marts, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's fighting out of the whatever Fresh Mart camp. Pet
Does not seem like he has fought outside of Thailand.
I think when it comes to the Thai fighters, though, that's a little bit of a sleeper because usually it's an indication of somebody being inexperienced or just not very good. But with...
Oh, he fought Takuma in 2018 and lost.
Okay.
If you scroll down far enough.
I am expecting, then, Nakatani's going to put this dude out, if that's the case.
That's his only fight outside of Thailand is he fought Takuma 6 years ago. So I don't know if that really says anything.
6 years ago?
Isn't 2018 6 years ago?
Yes, it is. I'm looking for him. Oh, there he is. Tasana Salapat. UD, pretty wide. So his only fight outside of Thailand was a loss. I don't know. Just the Thai guys it's sneaky because they do the Muay Thai and just regular kickboxing. So
Yeah.
different fucking beasts over there.
Well, and this guy must have some power, because
For sure.
I know he's only fought in Thailand, but he's got 53 knockouts. So
Homeboy is 76-1. His loss is to Takuma Inoue. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that is unreal.
I'm excited for this one, because Nakatani's last fight was very disappointing. To me, like, that first round knockout that was maybe the, like, 8th punch thrown in the whole fight. I was like, I was so excited for this, and, like, such an anticlimactic win. So, I hope Nakatani wins, but I hope it's, like, an exciting fight that lasts more than 2 minutes.
76-1. Goodness. Julio Cesar
Yeah, you only get those
Salahat.
numbers in Thailand.
Yeah, you fight every other day. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was going
I'm
for
so
like once a
excited for
month.
this whole weekend.
It's a wild weekend.
Yeah, it is.
So good stuff. Very excited about this.
Get the Coors Banquet. Get the fights ready.
I'm going to do this. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Boxing B-Sides, a Lux Media production. If you'd like to give your thoughts, or you're dying to tell me how much of a casual you think I am, you can text our anonymous line at 833-589-7637. If you want to stand on business, call and leave a voice message. And if you're entertaining enough, you might make the final cut of the show. 833-LUX-PODS. Can't go wrong. If you prefer to hit us up on social media, the account name is LVX Media Net. That's on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and all the rest of that shit. If you can't find us, chances are we're not on it. A lot of stuff gets cut from the final releases, like what you just heard, for all kinds of reasons. So if you want the raw audio, straight from our lips to your ears, look us up on Patreon. LVX Media Net over there, just like everywhere else. Intro and outro by Middle of Nowhere Beats. And for more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lvxmedia.net. So that the fucking outro shit has a spot. And so, heading into this monster weekend, just full of box. Parting words.
You know,
Call
drink
your mom.
water. Yeah.
Drink
Or
water.
call whoever. Drink your water. Get some beer. And you know what? Just enjoy this fight weekend. Just enjoy it.
Yes.
Maybe treat
It's
yourself.
gonna be
Order some
crazy.
takeout. Get some Coors Banquet.
Coors Banquet. That's
Yeah,
a great hang up to have.
The Beterbiev Bivol fight starts at, what time does it start here? 3 a.m.
Check on your Florida homies because, man, Florida's about to be just leveled.
Yeah, that's looking rough.
That's looking bad out there. Reach out to your Florida friends and family. Make sure they're okay.
Tell them to get the fuck out.
Is America going to lose its ding dong with Florida sinking?
Dude, honestly, I feel like Tampa is about to be just like no
Yeah,
more after the
fucking
storm.
gone,
Like it's
dude.
gonna be a thing of the past. Like they have to make a new Tampa. Like how is a New York? There's gonna be a new Tampa. It's just wild. Like it's almost like kind of historical. We're about to watch just a city get flatlined, and it's so sad to say.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, reach out to your Florida friends. Check out on them. Offer a room at your place if they have to escape.
Fun bit. I was at a rally sort of thing today, and one of the guys that's part of the group I'm in, one of his nephews is in Florida. Somewhere, I don't remember which coast, but it's directly in the path of Milton. And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. It's all good. We have a boat if we have to get out of here." Buddy, I don't think you.
A boat.
Yeah. Where do you think hurricanes come from? And where do boats go?
You think that little fishing boat is gonna withstand these 15-foot waves?
the U.S. Navy moved its fucking fleet out of that path? If a goddamn aircraft carrier is leaving, you probably should too. Just food for thought. I'm not a meteorologist, so I don't know.
But if you were,
If I was, get the fuck out of there right now. That's the scientific term. Get the fuck out now. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of the Boxing B-Sides. We'll catch you on the other side.
Ooh, see y'all. Emergency show on Saturday night, maybe.
Oh, we got to see how
Depending
many
what
Coors
happens.
Banquets you have.